Hello. Welcome back to Urban Myth Dissolution Center. It's been a while. Well, I say it's been a while. We've been going through a long stretch of things last time. We went through chapter 3 last week, and today we're gonna end chapter 3. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, big news, if you're not aware, I am now affiliate. I do not know if people can subscribe to the channel now, but there will be ads running on the stream, so thank you so much for supporting me. If you watch them, I will appreciate it. Obviously, if you do not want to watch them, I totally understand, but watching them supports the stream, and it would be amazing. In any case, mostly I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on outside of just the Friday specials. I'm continuing to do speedruns of Super Alloy Ranger on Mondays, if you're interested. Basically kind of having a fun time learning this game, because this game has never been run for like the 2 years it has been available. For some reason, people are not really that interested in speedrunning this game, despite the fact that it's pretty fun. But yeah, so I'm doing this. I don't know how long it's gonna stay like this. I do intend on returning to a couple of games pretty soon. And also, marathons are currently a bit on hold, but that's because I didn't submit to anything that is happening in April and May. No, to be fair, I technically have I have things slated for June. But for the moment, schedules have not been released, and also I might be involved with a marathon on as a volunteer. Depends on how that works with if I get picked for this one. But yeah, outside of that, not much to say other than I'm really excited. We're finally ending the tour, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Once again, if you are not aware of what Urban Myth Dissolution Center is, it's a horror game that basically takes a lot of inspiration from the Famicom Mystery Detective series, where you basically control a main character, in this case Azami, who is kind of solving cases around, but those times the cases are related to urban myths. If you've basically read or watched Other Side Picnic, or you've been pretty big on like those kinds of stories, this is basically sort of like another series in the idea. It kind of has Eldritch energy, but also if you're not like it's different because it's Eldritch Japan, but technically urban myths are a very like common thing to everyone, is to every culture, like the Bigfoot stuff. It's just that the appellation, the term urban myth is usually used for Japanese urban myths of the genre. Anyway, with this, let's go and continue the story. Last time, we reached the famed Kisaragi Station. Let's see what's gonna happen now, as we have lost Jasmine for some reason. Let's enjoy. So yeah, last time we basically arrived at the station called Kisaragi, and basically we kind of lost most of the gang except for Matsuda and Yamada Gas Mask. So yeah, let's go around and find things. There's stairs on the other side of these metal shutters. We might be able to reach the surface through there. I should check if the shutters can be raised, just in case. Impossible. It's not moving even a bit. Okay. Hear this, from a denizen of the underworld. Another worldly path leads back to the living. I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. Okay. Fujiwara-san is no longer with us. Will any of us be able to make sense of it? Here we have a door. A metal door. Maybe a storage room for the station staff? It has a huge padlock on it. Looks impossible to open. Okay, 99% sure that lockpicking lawyer can go through those. Clearly. The lock has a 4-digit dial on it. Like, test for false gates. Test for false gates, Azami, please. Watch LPL, please. Also, this symbol, it's the same one for Suijin-sama, the water god that we saw earlier in the park. I wonder if anyone might know the correct 4-digit number. First padlock. Okay, that's pretty good. Hi, Gas Mask. Wow, this station makes me wonder if this is actual reality. So to leave this unreal place, we'll need to solve that puzzle? I see. I wonder where this place is. Looks like an old station platform. But if you told me this is the Netherworld, I'd probably believe you. Is this the Netherworld? Mr. Gasmask, have you figured out what this puzzle means? Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. So some say the underworld is a never-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the leaving means the world we know. A never-changing sanctuary? I guess this place might fit that description. So it's talking about a way to return to reality from here? It's talking about the way into the land of the dead. The land of the dead. So the way to return to reality from here is the path of the dead, meaning maybe it was already shown on our way here? Something like that, I think. I'll give this puzzle a bit more thought. Could you go check around the station? Yeah, sure did. Let's go around. The part of the sign with the station name on it was taken down? I wonder what station it was. Any hidden mechanism in the panel? Nope, it's just a regular sign. Hi, Matsuda. What? This station is creepy. Gives me the chills. Let's solve the puzzle and get out of here. How did things end up like this? What do you do? What do you think about this situation? Thoughts? I have a big meeting to be at tomorrow, so we better make it out of here or else. Doing Matsuda's voice freaking hurts my throat. Okay, what about this bench? So I clicked here. A station bench. How old is it? The paint is all dry and cracked. Maybe there's a secret exit underneath. Nope, of course not. Hey, guide, are you okay? We won't make it out. We won't make it out of here alive, will we? Don't say that. We might still find a way out. I really need to take a break. I wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara-san, and Kimura-san went. Why, oh, why is this even happening? I need to quit this job. Dude, you were hired for tonight. How about the dial on the door? Oh, this is the weird mug that was drawn on Matsuda-san's store materials. It's the same as the one we saw at Shinobazu Pond, right? Are there any 4-digit numbers that might be related? Nothing in the reference materials are received. Oh, by the way, the 4-digit number back at the pond was... You mean 0921? Right, the date of the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yes, September 21, also the day Kengo Nomura passed away. Oh, that's right, the day he left this world. Okay. Might be a clue. What about that vent? There's a ventilation duct near the ceiling. Could it lead to the surface? Way too high to reach. It doesn't look like the type that opens. It doesn't look wide enough to crawl through. No way out from here. And then the stairs to go back. Stairs leading from the platform to the tracks, but it's totally dark from there. If the flashlight hadn't died, we could have gone a bit further. Okay. Okay, something weird is happening here. Yikes. I see hands wrapped around the ventilation duct. Why are they up there? Okay. Anything else? Okay, some bodies here and some guy. A trace of someone putting up a piece of paper? Might be the organizer of the store. This trace is strange. It's very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone we used this station back then? I wonder if this station was ever actually in use. So the thing is that we don't really know what the letter does. Let's see if the padlock goes with 921. Oh, wow, that's very stylized. I love that. Okay, does it work? Oh, it opened! This number is the date of the Ueno Tenchu incident and Kengo Nomura's passing. Why would the padlock open with that number? Is someone trying to tell us something? Okay, unlocked. Now, that's great, but... Guess we're gonna have to enter the staff room. Let's check the station staff room. Okay. Desk. An old work desk. I wonder when it was last used. Anything in the drawers, please? Nothing here. A row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painted out here too. Okay, so there's probably something with the guy like this. Yeah, I remember that dude. He's pointing at that one. I've seen this shadow before. God of Deathish shadow from the river, from before the river of morning. Could there be something in the lockers? So it is pointing something to the lockers, but I guess we needed to do it multiple times. Most of the lockers are just closed. But there's one locker with a dialogue. 4 digits again. Let's try 0921 again. Nope, not that easy. What stands out is the snake drawing on the locker door. Speaking of snakes on this door, reminds me of the Suijin shrine coins. A 4-digit number related to the Suijin shrine coins? I wonder what it could be. I think someone mentioned something. Who might remember? I think that Yamada is more knowledgeable about this. Let's get back to the platform. Hey, Yamada, do you have any tips for us? Mr. Gasmask, about the Koban coin you have, can you think of any 4-digit numbers related to the coin? 4 digits? No idea. I see. By the way, if you're looking into the coins again, is there another puzzle? That's right. It's strange that we'd be asked for similar answers, isn't it? I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize. Or am I overthinking this? Nothing here. Matsuda, do you have something? Matsuda-san, you had a Koban coin, right? Yeah, you know I do. Yeah, do you happen to know a 4-digit number related to the coin? Yeah, there was something, yeah, a younger water snake anniversary one, once every 60 years, back in 2013 or so. 2013? That sounds like it might work. Thank you. Wait. Where is it? The book. Case notes. Do we have any information about this? Because that sounds like possibly the year that Kengo Nomura died. But we don't have any real information, so yeah. Let's just go with this. Open, please open. Okay, we're back at this. Okay, here we go. It opened. What is this? The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. May you repent here till you rot. Okay. Not a great message. What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints, no puzzles to solve. A mark on the arm? Seriously? Mr. Gasmask? It's nothing. Things look kinda bleak, huh? How do we get out? Maybe there never was a way out for us in the first place? Excuse me? Is it me or does it smell weird? Yeah, definitely smells. The gas keeps getting stronger. Oh no! If it keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble, explosion or not. Oh no! Hey... Huh? Is someone there? Who is it? It's Jasmine! Let's go, gang! The Yuri is back. Wow, God, we finally made it. Jasmine? And Fujiwara-san? This guy was acting shady back in the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him. And then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense, I must do what I need to do! None of you understand the utopia we were promised. This Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. They are deep in anguish. Great Reese! Shut up. Shut up, Fujiwara. He's been like this for a while now. How's things on your end? Found a way out? About that. Other options. Oh, jeez. What can we do? Are we stuck on the ground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? Oh, it's director time. My phone. This is where I saw the strange hand-like shadows. I have signal here. It seems you're safe and sound. I was worried there. Director-san! Your voice has a strong echo. What have you wandered into? No wonder all my calls went unanswered. We're still trapped here, in a place like a netherworld station. And the gas keeps coming. We're running out of time. Please keep calm. If we shed some light on this case, you should be able to make it. You will need to gain permission from the denizen of your underworld. Permission to head back to the living world. Okay. It's time to solve the case! Damn, I didn't think that would be this close. Damn, I am actually sad. I should have actually continued last time. But anyway, let's finish this case. Let's go. Huh? You're actually getting a signal? That's right. Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something. That gas keeps coming. Oh, but you call for help like right now. Oh, I'm about to faint. Oh, hand me your brutes. I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Zami. Then let us begin, Miss Suzami, without attracting too much attention to my presence. Good idea. This isn't really the time for the usual dissolution. And a rather unexpected and fun turn of events. Your tour has found its way deep into the bowels of Earth. I really wouldn't call it fun. We're on the brink of death here. I see. The netherworld's miasma seems to be taking its toll. To return to reality, we must purge you of this deathly corruption. The eye reveals all. Eye opener? Now, let the dissolution begin. Yes. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour has led you to the Netherworld. The Shinobazu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder, and an abandoned facility and tunnel. You have ended up in what seems to be the Netherworld. What are your thoughts on your experience so far? I really miss the sky right now. Asking you this for the asking you less for customer feedback, and rather to assess common traits among those who reach the netherworld. So, Mrs. Ami, how would you describe the participants on this tour? A reality showish surprise set up by an event company. Let's go. I don't think it was the case. I think that everyone had a reason to be part of this tour for some reason. This is going to be a vague answer, but everyone had a reason to go on, some connection with the tour. They had various reasons. Strong interest in the occult, to write an article on the tour. Acquaintance of the Shinobas upon coast. You could also say that those who reach the netherworld have an uncanny reason to attract each other. That is the basis we should start from. So there is a thing related to our tour that is very important. The netherworld that supposedly exists on the flip side of this Ueno area. Don't you feel there is some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctively different from common tropes such as the presence of fae or anomalous abominations. As if the underworld were that much nearer. So, Mrs. Ami, let me ask you about the activities that were prepared for this tour. All of the activities had one element in common. Do you know what it was? Finding the next quiz show prodigy. That's for Mitty. That's so for Mitty. It had something to do with an unsolved case. Something to do with an unsolved case. This is just a guess, but I think they're looking for the Ueno Tenchu incident's murderer. Excellent. The puzzles presented as activities on this tour were all related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. What might this suggest? That this particular netherworld may be related to Kengo Nomura. In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned the tour participants had all good reasons to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. So, Mrs. Ami, there was one thing that all the participants had in common. What was it? They had a Sweden shrine koban on them for some reason. Though I don't know how or why. All the participants had a koban from the Sweden shrine. Almost all the tour participants owned a rare coin, of which only 10 are known to exist. It was as if the organizer, keeper of the netherworld, had gathered owners of that particular coin. All in all, the tour organizer seems to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants and observing them from the netherworld. On to the final step, Mrs. Ami. My next question is about the tour guide's handouts being one envelope short. Is that even a factor right now? Any thoughts on the tour's handouts being one envelope short? Our guide mentioned he had just passed out what he'd received from the organizer. It's strange that there would be such an oversight, which may mean that the handouts themselves were present, as intended. But there was someone in the group who wasn't invited to the tour. Huh? Someone who wasn't invited? So, Mrs. Ami, someone on this tour is here uninvited. Do you know who they are? I have... Guide would be too obvious. Guide would be too obvious because, they're supposed to be here as like a as a representative of the organizer, and so it doesn't work in that situation. Now, Azami and Jasmine would be logical because we're technically not invited, but we have received the information from the invited, from the person who gave us the technical, tickets to it. So I think it's actually what the game is offering us, Yamada Gas Mask, because dude seems to be more knowledgeable about getting into the tour than actually having an invitation. Mr. Gas Mask, showing up wearing a guest mark. I found another typo. Gang, please. I did have a Koban coin, which matches the murderer's profile. No, it's us. Okay, in that case, it's us. Could it be possibly us too? Yeah, it's us too. Okay. Bingo! Bingo! God, makes me think of the life RL. Bingo. I've always wanted. Miguria, why? You freaking nerd. Oh my god. The invitation DMs were forged by yours truly. What can't you do? Even an anonymous organizer needs a social network account for their online activities. We happen to have a handy tool that enables to borrow such accounts. Do you mean you hacked their accounts? Mrs. Ami, let's not talk about that. It really was that. Let's not talk about how I hacked accounts and shit. Let's just talk about what's happening right now. That's what's really important. You totally avoided the question. Anyway, so you used that handy tool to create a fake invitation message with an invited duo showing up. It's only natural that you'd be missing on one set of empaths. You two were the intruders in this tour. The key turns. It's time to solve the case. Now, the final question to illuminate everything. Mrs. Ami, you mentioned earlier that someone is looking for Nomura-san's murderer, seeking to avenge him. Well, that was just a hunch of sorts. That is the key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to the Ueno Tenshu incident. Yet, unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour invitee who did not share common characteristics with the other participants. Wait, you mean someone who had a characteristic that the tour organizer would have never chosen? Who was this person? Yamada, Matsuda, and Fujiwara all had the coins. It should be Kimura. I'm betting it's Kimura. Could it be Kimura-san? Oh, calm down, controller. Yeah, you and Jasmine are outsiders to the tour. Of the official participants, she's the only woman. Okay, that is one affiliate, yes. That is one thing that does separate her, but also she doesn't have a coin. You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point. I think I asked her if that we were at the tour's meeting point. Do you remember who answered and how? It was Kimura-san. She said no, she doesn't think so. But that was because the only person capable of identifying the intruders to the tour is the tour organizer themselves. Indeed, it was her. It was Kimura-san, the organizer of the tour and resident of the Netherworld. Kimura-san, or rather, Mrs. Tomoko Nomura. The mystery is now solved. Dissolution, baby. Let's go. Tomoko Nomura? I didn't expect anyone to figure it out. You? I wouldn't take any other step if I were you. I've set this place to fill up with gas. Just one little spark and... No! You've made a real mess of my plans. As this tour organizer, I find that unforgivable. But it's been taken care of for now. Kimura-san, you're alright. Who cares about that? We're all about to die here. And you're Nomura's sister. What's your problem with us? Why even run this stupid tour? Hunt down the real murderer of my brother Kengo, of course. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. There was one thing they did take. The Sweden shrine koban I gave him. Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother, and she'd be a strong suspect. That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura. But you did have a motive. My brother often told me about the hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital. Just before dying, he told me the murderer had a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Matsuda, could you roll up your sleeve and show us? Why the hell would I do that? Never mind then. Everyone, this is the end. Thanks for coming. Wait. Here, you happy? No marks. Nomura-san. It looks like Matsuda-san isn't the culprit. What? No way, that can't be! I didn't take his coin, I went to buy it myself. And I have an alibi for when Nomura was attacked. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Looks too scary for a museum employee, so I try not to show it. It must be you, gas mask, Yamada! Nomura-san, please stop. Shut up! Do you have any idea what I've been through this past 7 years? Oh. Wait, this happens in 2020. Let's go. We got our oh, terrible year. Oh my god. The world goes crazy over the Tenchu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. Suddenly, there's suspicion about Tomu Kisaragi, and everyone labels him a murderer. And once Kisaragi kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And when they had enough, they get bored and leave? Nomura-san. Gas mask, roll up your sleeves. Roll it up right now. As you wish. No mark. Oh, calm. Nomura-san, please. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Let it go. You had the wrong idea, so let's just hold the help. Let's all just head back up. Come with me. Me? Sammy? No one else move. If you try anything... We won't do anything. Please don't turn that on. Damn. No one will bother us now. I know you understand me. Sorry for shouting at you back there. Now I don't have to. Nomura-san, are you really set on getting revenge? I can't forget. He was my brother. Kengo was my brother. Yes, I'll be doing more of these events. Zami-chan, it's you, isn't it? I would really like your help, because you understand me. I wanted to talk to you about that. Why me? Let's head back up, just the two of us. Oh yes, take this, the key to those shutters there. You can keep it, see? You can trust me. But why? Because it's you, Azami-chan. We'll have everyone else die and move on to... I mean, that's not the best type of Yuri, I guess? Azami-chan? Nomura-san? I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly I was wrong. Why? How could you say such a thing? So, this man with the mark on his arm who stole the coin from your brother. What if he had sold the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming. Director, you don't have to put it like that. Moko-san, please listen to me. Avenging your brother won't make him happy. Azami-chan, were you saying this? This was the only way for me. I was sure I could make it work. The next door will be the one. Next time, one day, roaming the netherworld fueled by those words. How quaint. You're unfit to see this vengeance through. No, don't say that. Then what am I supposed to do from here on? For my brother. Please tell me. How could I how could I make this work? I do better next time. Please stop, Nomura-san. You're only making your brother sad. Why, Azami? I must find out. Who killed my brother? For Kango. Uh, uh... And here I am, back on terra firma. Talk about a refreshing breath of air. Like hell it is. You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled. I'll make sure to hand these two over to the cops. Sammy? The mysterious organizer of the occult and dark tour. We were ultimately unable to determine who it was. The organizer seems to have gone missing in an abandoned underground station in Ueno. Did they stay too close to the netherworld? Were they from there in the first place? And that's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel today. Stay tuned. Man, this case was way too exhausting. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was so sudden, I was lost as well. But great job on talking her out of it. Might be a secret skill you'll use. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? Nomura-san turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of that underground facility. She'll be facing repercussion for using the facility and tunnel on their own. That's why she had access to the station and underground area. Also, the gas tower was building up underground. She had set up something in the ventilation ducts. I mean, did she really solo all of it? Seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. How was your netherworld trip? Director? So, was Dr. Kisaragi the murderer or not? You must be pondering Nomura-san's words. The information that traverses the internet can give rise to both evil and good. Evil in the form of a culprit. That's what the time was called for 7 years ago. Called for? Evil? So the Illuminati cards on prophecies. But announcements of intent. We can conclude that these are acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. What about the Summit Zima admin? No trace so far. Not so easily baited. I continue gathering intel at the center. I'll leave that to you. The CUTU. Commissioner? Dear Summit Zima members, the Great Reset is nigh. The evil that dominates the present-day world will no doubt try to foil our plans. We must not falter. The general public is oblivious to the deceit. The world is ready for the Great Reset. And you will be the ones to make it happen. Incredible. Well, with this, I guess we have a new case to start. But let's actually take a small break because we did go through the end. So I'm gonna take a small break and we'll be back with more Urban Myth Dissolution Center, Episode 4. Welcome back, everyone. We're back for more UMDC. Yeah, little pause this time. Not really looking into going too much, but yeah, we just finished Act 3, and let's go for Episode 4. Permeating Blight. Oh, great. Oh. What the? Oh. Oh, that was Zami. That was Zami! No! Zami! That was Jasmine! Jasmine, baby, no! Two Zimmers were arrested for attempting to enter an embassy in Akasaka. Adding that mystery tour participant Fujiwara to the count, the total comes to 8 arrests across 5 cases. The world is getting really scary lately. Are they doing this to make the great reset happen? They're following someone's directives, probably the Samizima admin. This borders on a conspiracy theory. But I believe the admin is agitating the Simmers and leveraging the devastation and judgment prophecy as a beacon of hope. What exactly is devastation and judgment? Why would someone wish for that? Those who hate them. What is this face? He looks he looks so silly with this face. He's a silly boy. Those who hate this world enough to wish devastation upon it. There are more people like that around than you might think. By the way, one of the tour participants, Mr. Gasmask. I heard from Jasmine, nice typo, gang, that he has gone missing. I hope he's alright. The only trace of him they found was this Illuminate card. Stairway to Limbo. Those who descend into the underworld will inevitably fade into oblivion. This adds further credence to that each card foretells its owner's fate. Well, Mrs. Ami, abandon your request. You have been asked to evaluate a cursed artifact. I will handle the evaluation itself. Okay. Artifact evaluation gig, huh? And this particular artifact is a cursed one? Yep, that's right. Client name is Jun Mayusaki? Oh yeah, he got famous from doing online retail. Let me guess, Tammy. Never heard of him. Good guess. You sweet summer child. Look, if there's anything that has proven what is wrong with Azami, is that she is not a terminally online person, and that doesn't help for those cases. She needs to have people. She's not helping her case, is what I'm saying. But should we be worried if it's a cursed artifact? What do you mean? If we touch it, won't we die from the curse? No, this is not like the chair. Don't worry. Like frothing at the mouth. That kind of thing's not gonna happen so fast. Also, only a few curses are genuine. You think it's a fake? I don't really want to get cursed. Yeah, Zami, I bet curses love you, haha. Oh, come on, don't say that. Anyway, let's do some social media research to find info on the requester. Understood. Our client is asking us to estimate the value of a cursed item. Let's start by figuring out what exactly this cursed artifact is. Okay, I searched for rumors about cursed artifacts. This Jun Mayosaki guy is quite the character. We should find out more before meeting him. On it. Okay, we got multiple things. Well, we found him. This is Beauty Jun. Who got that box? This box was in the case files, but the color looks a little brighter than in the photos. Do these things sell for a lot? That's why he wants to get an evaluation, to confirm how authentic it is. Authentic? Like if a popular occult channel like the Centers would call it legit, that means fans will throw their money at it. He's a rich guy. This post went viral, so let me do a little marketing. Oh. Beauty Jun's fermented organic protein. Okay. He's gonna start talking about muscles. Do you think drinking this would make you really muscular? For sure! Oh my god! Just kiss already, you two. You terrible, you silly girls. Oh my god. Also currently are hyper-exclusive, beautifying anti-aging, miracle digest. Is this guy like an MLM scammer? Cloud chasers, yeah, that's totally fair. Let me see this. Is this Rena girl dating Beauty Jun? She keeps posting about him. I wonder if Beauty Jun is okay. He really isn't talking about the artifacts effects seriously. To say touching, looking, or even hearing about that thing can curse you. Okay. And we're gonna get cursed. Let's go, baby. The words artifact effects are reacting. Look into that and search for info on different kinds of cursed artifacts too. Okay, so we have this, but also, can we click on this and get something? Jasmine, you can get cursed by touching, looking at, or even just hearing about these artifacts. You looked at the post, Zami. 1 mark against you, and 1 for me because you told me about it. I'm gonna focus on driving now, okay? Let's keep up points even until the end. What the Look, girl, we gotta share the curse, but we gotta share it, you know, evenly. It's more fun that way, if it's evenly distributed. Why did we take this messed up request? Terrible, okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is a 200,000 yen box. Hey, I noticed this is an online marketplace app called Fleamari? Okay. I am trying to guess what is the reference. I actually don't know that one. Wow, it got attention from being sold there? If it's trending, a lot of people must be interested. Also, rumors about the curse. A reaction. I'll search for curse rumors. People really love rumors. The village's head, the entire clan was taken out by this bug. Scared. What? A box with history. Okay. I wonder what's inside. Could be some ancient venom-based poison? Human fingers? Okay. The only box I know is Pandora's. Beauty! Don't open that box! Do not open it! I'm not joking around. I mean, you'd be cursed, of course. It went missing? Okay. So, the previous owner went missing. How did it end up in the... Yeah, that's weird. What about the venom thing? No, okay. Let's go for cursed rumors. Crazy things in wooden boxes, Yomen, Sukuna, hands down, all 4 of them. Oh no. It's like talking about Superman. Okay. Ryomen Sukuna. If you search for it, the results are probably buried under game and anime characters. Probably more of a villain. Wasn't a mummy inside the box? Maybe. Like, is the box personified or something? Talking about this box, but this Yomen Sukuna thing is a person, right? It's about a person who was so fantastical, the story splits into a lot of different directions. Okay. I'm probably missing something. I'm just gonna rub my fist against answers. Okay, so knowledge is here. Nothing here. Okay, so we have a potential arena. Okay, I forgot to see what he was about. Okay, let's complete the social media research. There was a lot being said about Mr. Beauty's red box. Though it's all rumors, some of them were pretty scary. The requester is Jun Mayusaki, aka Beauty Jun. Seems like someone who was good at selling people things. I heard he switched from being a host to focusing on the beauty foods market. Didn't realize he was into reselling occult stuff too. Wonder if it's a PR stunt. That sounds worrying. There was talk of the red box's previous owner going missing too. Guess all we can do is ask around once we get there. Okay, we're here, baby! Hello, we're from the Pure Myth Dissolution Center. I am Izami Fukurai. Hi, you're here. Is that Miguria person coming? You two have what it takes to do this kind of evaluation? Director Miguria can't make it. Oh right, in that wheelchair? But we can't get on call for the evaluating part, right? Yes. Alright, come on in. Hey, Rina, get some tea for our guests. I'm glad you're alright, Mr. Miyazaki. Oh yeah, I'm fine. The curse seems to have hit my girlfriend Rina, though. Oh? Hey, Rina, get the door. That's the delivery guy. Okay, so we're at the house. Mr. Beauty doesn't look cursed. Can't stand him, though. But Jasmine, making it personal would bias the investigation. Haha, look of how you've grown. I'll start with checking the symptoms of the curse, and I'll ask about how they got a hold of the red box. Okay, go for it. Hey, miss, are you doing okay? Also, hi, Mr. Delivery Guy. Hello, how are you? I'm Mito, in charge of package deliveries for this area. How are you? Mind if I talk to you for just a bit? Talk to me? You come here for deliveries? Yep, Mayusaki's son's into online shopping, so the volume's hefty. I handle all his needs, from send-offs to deliveries to recalls. This area's deliveries are mine too, so I received a package here and delivered directly. Nobody answered the door yesterday, so this one's a re-delivery. Sounds like you stop by pretty often. You must be busy handling deliveries each day. Yes sir, we're a bit short on staff, so it's been busy lately. We do have our days off though. I usually drink and laze around at home. I mean, at least he gets to rest a little. That's pretty nice. I can't imagine them being overworked on top of that. That would be horrendous. Okay, so what is there? 10th price, EC Sites, Health Foods. They give out trophies for these things? A pricey looking bottle of champagne and a cute little bear. This bear has the same hairstyle as Mr. Beauty. And his paws are heart-shaped. Wow, and the best names is John Bear. Anyone ready to hug John Bear? I don't know. This... Focus, Juppy. You can't be having a laugh at seeing the word bum written out loud. Written directly on screen. Oh, it's a delivery notice. You were absent, so we'll be back tomorrow. I could imagine Mr. Beauty outright ignoring the doorbell when Rina-san isn't here. By the way, the delivery staff's handwriting is all curvy and cute. Okay, so you have a special way of writing things, buddy. Could we talk to you for a minute? Are you okay? I've been sick ever since that thing came here. Thank you for the tea and cake earlier. Sure. My partner Jasmine really loved the cake. The partners. She loved the liquor flavor. I've been eating the cake myself. Don't have the appetite for much else. Is it true that you've been cursed? Things have been weird all over since that thing came in. At first I thought it was me, just a bad day or two. Anything else unusual? No, forget it. You just think I'm crazy. I can't. I want. Oh, it's okay. No pressure. Please forget it for now. Have you looked inside the box, perhaps? I didn't, but something came out anyway. Something? A long body, like a snake? A monster like the box pattern slid it out of the box seams. It keeps writhing inside me. Huh? A snake? What's going on? Are you sure you're not having a weird, like, worm inside your body? Since when has the snake been has been showing up? Since when? I mean, maybe a week ago or so? It keeps on squirming in front of me. Since a week or so ago. Okay, there's a snake. That's weird. What about that influencer girlfriend, baby? Mayusaki's girlfriend. She supports his business as an influencer. But she's not feeling well lately. What are the symptoms? She's having snake-like hallucinations. Yes, she's seeing hallucinations that look like snakes. Sounds so scary. Hope we can lift her curse soon. Okay, that's a silly way of showcasing the red box. Cool. Do you have anything else to talk about? No, you're good. I forgot to check. Oh, there's one guy here. What is this shadow doing? Is this a hand? From an angle, it looks as if it's grabbing something. Is it looking at the back of the room? We have the box. Let's see the box first. So this red box is the cursed artifact. Sure looks creepy, huh? All these dead bugs around the box. Why? I won't touch it just in case. Strange pattern on the outside. Looks ancient. And this warding Ofuda was sealing whatever inside? I should ask where or how they got the box. Can I see it? No. I wonder what's inside. Did Mr. Beauty or Rena's son check the contents? Now the box seemed to have a pretty big aura around it for some reason, so let's see it. Weird shadows are swirling all around the box. I get dizzy if I stare at it for too long. It's because of the patterns, right? I see many hand-like things around the box. It reminds me, there were posts about this red box lore. Mr. Beauty might have heard something for the previous owner. Okay, so... big things happening, huh? Checking. Okay, this probably was the delivery. Observe. Beauty churns fermented organic protein. Anything else? Wow, the miracle digestive beauty. It's true that online shopping businesses get flooded with boxes. I mean, yeah, you're basically managing stock. Didn't you know that, Azami? This is how, like, most delivery system works. Especially, like, if you're doing MLM type of deal. Anyway, let's talk to Mr. Mayusaki. Hope you have the price for the box sometime today. Well, we don't really know yet. I'm pretty busy here, so hurry it up, please. For the record, may I ask your name and profession? You need those for the evaluation. Not that I mind too much. Jun Mayusaki. I run an online retail business that sells beauty foods. Enough for you? You work here then? I have a separate warehouse where I handle orders and send them off. This place is like my home and Audi room. About the beauty foods you sell. Aha! A discerning customer. Our concept is beauty and health. We choose the finest ingredients for our products. I'm careful about my own health too. I avoid anything hazardous to my health. Alcohol, cigarettes, all that. Yeah, doing the same but I don't force myself into kind of weird bullshit health things like that. I never eat something unless I know what it is. Our products are all created by me, with no corners cut. We have a launch coming. Beauty June's Miracle Digestive Beauty. This one's super duper, hyper effective. Ingredients are super rare, and everyone who tries it reports health improvements that are next level. Dude, I didn't need a freaking, like, commercial pitch right now. The sub-plan gives you unbelievable savings. Let me sign you up right here, right now. Dude, we're here for something else. Please let us go for things. I'll think about it. About the red box? Okay, let's go red box, baby. Can I ask you about that red box? Oh, that box. I should be the one asking you that question. It's just a gift from a friend, you know. A gift from a friend? Says he got it as a bonus for a bulk order. Sent it over in one of his deliveries. Anyway, how long until you're done evaluating? can I ask you about the red box previous owner? Is that even related to the evaluation? Well, if it is a cursed artifact, the sender might be important. Trade secrets are involved, so I'd rather not say. I keep having to tell Rena about this. This kind of business can go downhill with one false impression. So silence is gold. Makes sense? I have nothing to add. Are you good? Alright, I understand. It's a problem. Seems important to find out where the sender is. Maybe the shipping label on the box will tell us something. Okay, we have the box packaging to check. Have you looked inside the box itself? Oh no, it's sealed within a footer. No way I'm gonna open it. You can easily devalue container type items by doing that. Did you touch the box? Well, yes, I did touch it a bit, kinda. I wouldn't get cursed by just touching it, right? Besides, nothing's happened so far. Sorry about that. Sneezed. So the box hasn't been opened. That actually is a good thing to know. Rena's son actually seems to be suffering from the curse. Oh, really? Adds credibility to that box for sure. Huh? Which means it's harmful. Rena's son is in danger too. There's also the possibility that the previous owner means you harm and is cursing you. Right, then these things sell for more if the curse seems like the real thing. Dude doesn't really care. He doesn't care at all. Oh my god, just freaking like, yeah, it means more money, right? So keep looking into it. Rena's son is in pain, you know. Ah, yeah, then figure it out for Rena. Dude, what an asshole. What a terrible guy. What is that? Just don't do this kind of shit. Care about your girlfriend, dude. Do you know of anything about the box lore or something like that? Ah, yeah, that I did. Something about the family who owned it all dying off. The whole family? Well, yeah, if this lore is the real deal, I'm in for a score, right? This is important stuff. Gotta update the item details. Terrible legend. Okay. Not a great dude we have here. I should compile notes on Mr. Beauty. In this case, requester Mayusaki-san. He has a product that he's about to launch. Legendary Fan Blend coffee. Let's go. Also, love-seeking weatherphobe. No, terrible. It's the beauty. Yes, Beauty Tunes Miracle Digestive Beauty. Is beauty Bo-tea or? That technically works, but not sure. Romantic partners. Dude seems to be more interested in, like, the money shit. Okay, we have one thing to check also is this. A shadow holding a cardboard box? This must be Mr. Beauty, right? Mr. Beauty said the red box was included in a delivery. I wonder if the cardboard box it came in might be still around. Okay, so it probably is in there and we just need to check for... Yeah, look closely. I see various cardboard boxes, but there's no way of telling which one the red box came in. Would the delivery guy know something? Ooh, we could ask our delivery boy, who's still here. Hello, sir. Do you have another thing to say to us? You must be tired from all the deliveries. Have you ever delivered a strange package to Mayusaki-san? Strange? What kind of package do you mean? I believe you brought a cardboard box here that contained a cursed artifact. Cursed artifact? You mean like the cursed items you'd find in games or something? It would have been packaged, so probably not obvious, but Have you delivered some unusual cardboard boxes recently? Recently? Let me think. Oh yeah, 3 days ago I brought one that was partially ripped. A week or so, there was one that was completely wrapped up with packing tape. Also, 3 weeks ago or something, there was one with a big dent in it. A ripped box, a box with lots of tape, and dented box. But they were all already like that when I first received them. But he always shouts at me, "Why can't you be more careful? Useless!" It's unfair. What a gift to just stitch that mouth of his shut. Stitch? What? Whoops, thought aloud again. You never heard me say that. I never heard you, okay. This is a broad question, but have you noticed anything about Mayusaki-san's recently? As in, has he ever seemed tired? Or have you ever felt something was wrong with him? Dude is wrong just in general. I don't know why. He's just weird. No, not at all. Though pulling out sharp tongue could help him calm down a bit. Oh wait, you didn't hear that. Don't tell anyone I said that. Anyway, it's usually the lady who answers, so I don't really know. I see. About the lady, Rina-san, how is she doing? I come here every day and she just signs a delivery slip and that's it. Sometimes offer me some tea. Not my place to say, but she looks lower energy than usual lately. Okay, so curse. You're here for a re-delivery today? That's right. It's for his business, so I just can't leave it at the door. Okay. No, that's not the one. He handles everything. Yeah, he basically is the only one carrying here. Okay. Guess we're gonna rub our faces on things. Nothing here. Rina, do you have something else to say? Yeah, okay. About the packages you've been receiving, were there any boxes with unusual packing? So, please don't talk about the packaging. Jin is pretty picky. Whenever we get anything with damaged packaging, he gets mad and yells at the staff for putting the goods at risk. The delivery guy did mention that. He really lost it when that box came in. It was the worst. The cardboard box wasn't damaged, but he went off about the packaging being sloppy. Okay. We're still not sure about the box sender is the problem now. Is there something here? Look even closer. Okay. On closer inspection, some of the cardboard boxes are torn or dented. These must be the packages the delivery guy mentioned. It's not unusual for packaging to get damaged during deliveries. Why is this one covered in so much packing tape? Okay, so the box sender... He does seem to have a various cards up his sleeve. Have you examined the packaging but the box came in? It may have arrived in a distinctive cardboard box. The delivery guy mentioned there were 3 recent incoming deliveries. A partially ripped cardboard box, which he brought here 3 days ago. Another one that was entirely wrapped up in packing tape from a week ago. And another one from 3 weeks ago that had a dent in it. You've done so well in gathering clues. I should just sit back and watch. You're here, so if you have any hints... Alright then. What are distinctive cardboard boxes? You might be able to categorize them based on whether the package is damaged or just sloppy. Categorizing the packaging... Which cardboard box did the red box arrive in? The cardboard box wrapped up with packing tape, ripped on the outside, damaged packaging, partially, entirely, slightly, dented on the outside, sloppy packaging, impeccable packaging. Well, impeccable packaging is not possible. So... I think it's damaged packaging, which was partially ripped on the outside. A week ago. Okay, so it's not that one. So it should be sloppy with entirely wrapped up in packing tape? Let's go. That's the one. Okay. The cardboard with sloppy packaging which was entirely wrapped up with packing tape? Right. Rina-san mentioned feeling unwell around a week ago. Looking closer at the tape-wrapped package might tell us we'd send it over. We should go check. Let's go check, baby. The tape-wrapped package. This must be it. The one wrapped up with packing tape. It really is a mess. Probably took a while to get it open. The shipping label reads Nishitani? Could this Nishitani person be the previous owner? Let's check with Mr. Beauty. Hey sir, are you hiding information from us? Was the red box previous owner someone called Nishitani? Wow, how did you know? I took you for just a part-time helper. But maybe you're worth my while? Worth your while. I'll tell you then. Yeah, that box's previous owner is a guy called Nishitani. So Nishitani-san was the box's previous owner, and he sent it to you? As a bonus, actually. Why, is there something going on with Nishitani? This is just a guess, so no offense, but... Did that red box involve some personal grudge against you in some way? Yeah, he might just do that. He was mumbling about something when he agreed to throw this into the deal. He's kind of passive-aggressive like that. I see, noted. There was talk on socials about the previous owner going missing. Did they mean this Nishitani-san? Okay, so we got all of the clues to do the evaluation now. Gathered quite a lot of info. Yes, we now know who the previous owner was. But what now? Are we evaluating instead of identifying? Good point. I wonder what the director has in mind. Speaking of the devil, really sees all. Mrs. Ami, how is it going? Director-san, it seems that the curse hasn't started spreading just yet. Yes, we're safe and sound. Director, the requester, Mr. Mayuzaki, he really wants to know the box's value. He fails to understand that money is not of importance here. You mean... Mrs. Ami, first and foremost, that box is a serious matter. Seriously? Kindly ask Mayuzaki-san and Rina-san to join us. Let us start the identification. Let's start doing identification work, baby. Great, you're done evaluating? Well, kinda. What we'll be doing is not an evaluation, but an identification. To determine what kind of cursed artifact this red box is, as well as its origins. Value can easily fluctuate with a silver tongue. The question here is whether or not you can survive the curse. Now then, let us begin identifying this box. First, its outward appearance. Curses are focused on various objects, depending on the purpose of the curse itself. Which means that examining the artifact's shape will help you deduce the curse's aim. So, Mrs. Ami, how would you describe this cursed artifact? It's a box! It's a big box! It was an old red box with strange patterns drawn on the outside. Precisely. Boxes are reminiscent of the act of sealing. Key here are the geometric patterns drawn on the red box. Geometric patterns are also seen on the clothing and everyday items used in mountainous cultures. They are said to be spiritual patterns, born of communion with the divine. So, Mrs. Ami, in what state was the red box that had these patterns? It is warded within the Fuda and unopened. It was sealed with a warding Ofuda, and no one had opened it. However, both Mayusaki-san and Rina-san had touched the box itself. The physical shape of the artifact is important, and I shudder to imagine if they'd opened it. I mean, that one guy's idea was to literally keep it closed because it would be, like, more valuable. But let's move on then. Cursed artifacts have histories of their own. Some artifacts are new, but cursed boxes are the result of a process. And the story of revenges fulfilled through those curses are passed down as folklore. So, Mrs. Ami, what was the lore around the red box? It killed an entire bloodline. I heard it killed off an entire bloodline from a certain village. A scary legend for just a box. In a sequestered village, at a time where things were less aplenty, it's easy to imagine the terrible conflicts that might have taken place. They may still retain their resentment towards those in power and fame, as the curses were born as ways to strike back against the oppressors. We now need to look into whether this lore is actually true. On to a final question. The red box which bestows curses. Those who have been near this box are already feeling its effects. So, Mrs. Ami, who exactly has been affected by the curse? Rina. It's Rina-san. She looked very ill. Also, she mentioned something snake-like crawling out of the box and writhing inside her. Exactly. Of those in this room, only Rina-san has been hit with the curse. A curse that only affects women, and a box which causes it. Legends telling of the curse killing off an entire bloodline of a village's influential family. Only one cursed artifact fits this description. Which one will it be? The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be it's time to reveal the Kotoribako. I didn't know it would be the Kotoribako, not gonna lie. The Kotoribako? An urban myth that got attention online as a horror story. It was said to be fiction, but the details were elaborate to the extreme. There were rumors that the box actually existed. The story as it was told is as follows. Someone from a settlement was the victim of severe discrimination. They vowed to kill off the entire bloodline of the village head's family. They built a box around the fingers of a child sacrifice and called it the Kotoribako. The curse affects women and children who go near the box, but not grown men. That sounds exactly like that box. What happens if you get cursed? The horror story itself claims that their insides would twist and rupture, leading to death. That's a fun time. Insides? Twisting and rupturing? There are two kinds of curses. One targets specific individuals. For example, changing one of the kanji in their name to the kanji of curse, noroi. The other curses multiple people indiscriminately, an especially dangerous type of curse. A cursed doll that kills its owner, a cursed chair that kills those who sit in it. We had to make a reference to that one, I guess. Wow. For this case, though, we don't know whether the curse effects will mirror those in the story. You should assume a high level of danger while investigating. Rina-san should stay away. Mrs. Ami and Miss Jasmine, please leave the place immediately. Huh? What is it that bad? Twisted inside and deaf? Chen, we should really send that box back to Nishitani. Scary. And it seems like the real thing? By the way, please head to the former owner's Nishitani-san's place and ask him where he found the box. We may be able to determine how to avoid the curse. Understood. Sammy, you know what? Yes, I touched that box just a bit. And you know, I feel a bit queasy. Oh no, Jasmine, baby. No, Jasmine! We told you to not touch the box! This is like those babies who want to touch the stove. No, wait, are you serious? But wait, maybe you're just feeling lightheaded, or it's just so cold. Yeah? Jasmine? Yeah. Why, Jasmine? Why? No way. Okay! Jasmine, no, our baby, she's gonna die. She's gonna die so hard. Really? She had to die for her sins. You're right, just— oh my god, she looks horrendous. Oh my god. So I could sleep it off. You look really pale. Is it really because you touched the box? It's okay, Sammy. I just feel a little bit sick. Like a bit anemic, maybe? Anyway, heading to this Nishitani guy's place. I can still drive, so no worries. Yeah, I guess. Jasmine, are you really okay? If you're too sick to drive. I said I'm fine. Anyway, what do we need to check on again? Looking for info about Nishitani-san, the box's previous owner. That might lead to the village where the box came from. Going there might help us lift your curse, and also Renaissance curse, right? Slow down, Zami. You don't know if it's a village. Besides, I checked yesterday. Didn't post say the previous owner went missing? Well, let's still do what we can. I'll do my absolute best searching for info on Nishitani-san. You're getting really good at this. Do me a favor and look into the book's curse too. Understood. Oh, he is a treasure hunter. Okay. Well, hi, buddy. So, first of all, we have the term Nishi-chan. Seems like he buys anything that seems a little cursed. Okay, also buys other things. Oh no, Jasmine. This guy's attitude takes a dark turn sometimes, probably gets a little— oh, so he's a little bit of a not great dude. Okay, so he seems to have a lot of complaints. Cool. Let's search it up. Okay, we need to search specifically for the complaints. Cool. You bought their antiques at a criminally low prices. Should I file a complaint? Whoops, that's my alarm. I heard he's very selective about what he'll buy. I heard from a local friend that he lowballs aggressively for people living in the countryside. Oh, so he's a little bit of an elitist like this. Okay. Not the best luck, buddy. I heard he stormed into a temple and demanded to buy historical Buddhist painting for an unbelievably low price. It's like he's asking for divine punishment. Wow. Karma. But forcing your way into a temple? That's pretty extreme. Okay. So weird box. We have the keyword here. Okay. What about this weird box, baby? Okay. Nishi-chan weird box. Do you have something? Let's go. A chance at one of Nishi-chan's treasures. I found a rumored weird box in the warehouse of a village estate. Have a look at this design. What craftsmanship? Dude, please don't rub your face on it. Okay, we're literally going at Nishitani's ass with this one. That box, the box that took out an entire clan, has been a hot topic lately. But isn't that way too expensive? I don't see anyone considering taking the plunge. Due to ill health, I will not be taking purchase requests at this time. Please wait until further notice. Oh no, dude is saying weird curse things. Oh no. Buddy, I think you're being cursed. Wait, what? A snake? What does he mean? Do you see it, Jasmine? Rina-san said something about seeing a snake too. Nothing in the picture, at least to me. Does it mean Nishi-chan saw something there? This is looking grim. The groundwork for a death is all here. Okay, so we got the things. Oh, great. Sugisawa village. Sammy, have you not seen the news? It's super famous as a village-type urban myth. Okay, I didn't know about that one. He hasn't posted since. Seems like he's in a bit of a pickle. You really got the artifact from the village? He took something that he really shouldn't have. Why do people do this thing where they pick up shit that is cursed and then be like, oh, it's fine, and then we have to freaking go behind them? Terrible, terrible. I'm pretty sure Nishitani-san found the box in that village. I wonder if someone in the village made the box. Or did they bring it from somewhere else? Homemade or brought in. Long as we find out how the box came to be, we'll know what to do. Are you okay? Not doing great. Dude, we're arrived at Nishitani's place. Let's go see if he's here. Hello? Excuse me? Nishitani-san? Please, answer the door. Oh no, I hope he isn't dead or anything. Oh, he isn't doing so fine. Who are you? I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We need to talk to you. The box. It's about the box. My brain's starting to shut off. I'll handle this, Jasmine. I'll ask about where the village is so we can undo the curse. Yeah, good idea. Oh, also, push the Nishitani guy for the info on why he tried to curse Mr. Beauty. Please take it easy. Get some rest. I'll be sure to ask about that. Okay, so things are a little silly now. Hey, sir? Wow, you are not doing great, is what I'm seeing here. Also, hi, buddy. A creepy looking shadow. Looks similar to the one I saw at Mr. Beauty's place. I wonder what it is. We'll see. Anyway, bud. Sorry for the sudden visit. We're from the Urban Myths Dissolution Center. We were looking into that box. Box? That box? I'll tell you everything. We found Jack Frost, baby. It's Jack Frost. Jack Frost is here. Oh, Divinity agrees I should. Divinity? Okay, dude, you're not doing fine. Could you please tell us anything you know about that box? The box. The box, yeah. It's sacred for sure. Those patterns, those are truly divine. Divine? As in gods? Those patterns? We need to know about the box curse. Are you cursed as well? It isn't a curse. A blessing it is. Or is it a curse? Curses are scary. Didn't you send it to Mayusaki-san to curse him? One touch and you're done. Did Beauty touch it too? Yes. And we're done, just as planned. One touch and you're done. Then you did send it to curse Mr. Beauty. The book told me to. The book? Which book? Where did you get that box from? Just the address or the village name will do. Box village? Oh yeah! That village. Yes, the village. Tell us where it is. A box? Which box? Village? This isn't going anywhere. Maybe we need something to help him talk. Okay, there's a lot of trash. Ooh, there's a lot of things happening here. This room is gonna be long. Okay. Let's go through the different various things. Boxes packed up with packing tape. Are these sold products they're about to send off? Nishitani-san's packing is heavy-handed, technically speaking, but crude overall. Empty cans and bottle of beer and booze on the floor. Is the curse making him do this, or was he like this anyway? So unhealthy. There's an empty space just here. And tons of dead bugs scattered around. Gross. Bookshelves, mostly full of manga. I wonder if these books are valuable too. That book. That book? Which book? Kanzen Noroi to Manu. Is it a to or is it a no? Noroi Manuaru. Acme Cursing 101 Volume 1. Okay, localization team, that is glorious. Thank you so much. Let's go. That is ridiculously funny. Okay. The author is... Oh no. Totomu Kisaragi. Again. And this is a signed copy too. Is Nishitani-san a fan of his? Anyway, need to figure out the curse itself. Diving in. Okay, we're reading. Lifting curses, lifting curses. There we go. Curses are hazardous. You can't mention them, look at them, hear them, or touch them. Once you've touched a curse, you'd never be entirely the same again. Yeah, that sounds like Other Side Picnic, like fourth kind invasion. The curse was born from hatred, from strong negative emotions towards others. It cannot truly be lifted. You talk about low expectations. Isn't there something we could do? Types of curses might have something helpful. Curses cause a variety of symptoms in descending order of bestowing cost: instant death curses, progressing curses, temporary curses. Assessing which of the three categories match the symptoms will help you narrow down the possible curse. That's about it for helpful info. Runa-san and Jasmine's symptoms look like they're from a progressing curse. That means they're going to get worse, and there's no mention of a cure. Oh, I don't really know how to undo the curse yet. We could check what the past visions are. The red box must have been here before. I knew it. Strange shadows around the box. Maybe there's some traces of the hint at the nature of the box. A shadow of a man holding a box? Is this Nishitani-san? Must be. A trace from when he brought the box from somewhere. A box that is quite smaller than the red box. And also a decorative scroll? Okay. We have weird things to go through. A ton of boxes here too. I wonder what's inside. Old toys. They cost more if the boxes here too, I heard. This room is full of cardboard boxes, just like Mr. Beauty's place. I guess that's what's like to be a treasure hunter. Okay, we don't really have much new things. Sir, do you have something more to tell us? No. We're kinda wondering what everything is happening, so I'm just gonna rub face on everything and we'll continue. Oh, look closer. A square imprint on the dust, with dead bugs around it. It's the same as Mr. Beauty's place. The red box was here before. We have proof that it was here. Cool. Now, next thing. This one is a bit more silly to go through. Okay. Nothing here. Anything new? No. What about those boxes? No. Jasmine, I might need your help. I got this, Jasmine. Please get some rest. I'm relying on you. Guess a break here and there. Jasmine, are you alright? Sammy, kinda weird question for you. You don't see a snake like what was on the box wrapped around my leg or anything. Oh no, she's getting hit with the leg, with the snake. No, Jasmine, baby girl. A snake? Not that I can see. You mean you're seeing something like that? Nah, no way, just playing with you. Jasmine's saying something similar to Rina-san, and so did Nishitani-san online. Maybe Nishitani-san sees the snake too? I think that the curse is kind of real right now, unless there's like hallucinatory like dust, like mushroom things. That's weird. Nishitani-san might have imbued the red box with a curse after reading some kind of book. What a jerk. So this is his fault too, huh? His answers are all over the place. I'll try to catch any hints he may have. Okay, so do you have anything new for us? The snake, yes. Nishitani-san, do you see any snakes around? Like the patterns on that box. Snakes? Box pattern. Why yes, on the floors and on the walls and floors and everywhere. The pattern from the box, the sign of divinity. It comes inside and eats my guts. It will feast on my rottenness. Such a blessing. Fun times here. Nishitani-san, are you okay? Your heart is next? What do you mean? Next as in... If they eat your heart, you'd be doomed. It does look like it's getting worse, so let's just get her on our clues. Nishitani-san was the previous owner of the red box before Mayusaki-san. He said something really scary, but he did say the snake would be eating soon. His heart. His heart is going to be eaten? That's scary. How much of this is even true? He is having a moment. Also, Jasmine, I guess you're in the zone. Must have eaten too many delicious sweets and let her guard down. She keeps getting paler and paler by the minute. Oh no. Okay, what do you have for clues about this curse? The answer isn't always straightforward. But we must do something fast. Let us focus a bit more on the do something part. There was a book that Nishitani-san consulted about curses, but it does say that there are several categories of curses and the symptoms differ. As far as the symptoms go, no one has died yet. Yes, so it's probably a progressing curse. If you read that far, then you should have seen it. The book should have offered some form of hope. Hope? In that book? Trying to remember. The curse was born of hatred towards someone specific. It cannot be lifted. Sounds pretty hopeless. Isn't there anything we can do for people who have been cursed? I should reread the quotes from the book that I noted in my journal. So... is there anything about the... in the book? Okay, nothing here. If the snake lived the curse about eating hearts, possible to undo the touch, person who touched, reason for, just observe, ignore it, summons hatred. If the snake... I think it's... the snake from the curse isn't... about... isn't someone's hatred. It may be possible to lift the curse. Okay. No, not real. Please keep calm. Isn't that a guess from your end? You must correctly interpret this situation from specific elements among the clues you gathered. My imaginary center director sure is a good point. The curse was born of hatred towards someone specific. It cannot be lifted. So it's possible to interpret this quote as a sign of hope. We cannot give up. We need to save Jasmine. Let's think this over one more time. Okay. If the person who touched the curse isn't someone's hatred, it might be possible to lift the curse. No, it doesn't feel right. Okay. All on the same line. If the reason for the curse isn't someone's rage... Okay, it's probably that then. What a weird way to list that sentence. If the reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible to lift the curse. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. So, as long as the curse from the box wasn't born of hatred towards someone, it's possible to do something about it. To find out what's causing the curse, we'll need to determine where and why the box was made. Okay, cool. We need things about the village now. Nishitani-san, what did you bring back from the village? I brought back a lot. Not enough wrapping paper though. Too far out there to buy anything. Look all over the house. You have the calendar off the wall without asking. Calendar? Are you sure that we're okay with that? I had issues even before this curse, it seems. Fault for not having wrapper paper ready, right? Okay, seems like we need to find out about the wrapping paper. Not here? Were any of these things brought home with the red box? A large pile of clothing, maybe secondhand? They have that unique smell. Fragments of leaves, maybe tea or some kind of spice? Laurel, was it? Okay, even closer. A decorative scroll and a plain box of foxglove wood. The scroll itself is in surprisingly good condition. Could this be an antique ink wash painting or something? Let's take a look. A painting of a box with strange patterns coming from it. Is this? I'm pretty sure this was brought here from the village with the red box. And that's about it. Would Nishitani-san remember anything about this decorative scroll? Well, Buds, do you know about that thing? The box? What happened to Beauty? If he's cursed, I'll drink to that. You remember seeing the painting on the scroll. The box! The box! It slips out from the box. Where did you find this? The old warehouse in the village. Big house. It was with the box. So the scroll was brought back from the village with a red box. The village head was killed by that thing. That thing. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be killing that bot. And the one before, and the one before. The Tajima family all died to it. The Tajima family all killed? So the box's curse was in effect even before Nishitani-san became its owner. This scroll was a warning. I warned him about the danger. This might have been the terrible legend that Mr. Beauty heard from Nishitani-san. Okay, but we already have found... I'm gonna quickly talk about this, but we already found one thing that isn't the same as before, because technically the box should be hitting only women. But Nishitani-san is not a woman, unless secret trans girl, or former trans girl, and the thing is transphobic. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, where would the village be? I guess it's in that box. We can just find more information. Something brought here with the box. Searching. What's this? An old sign? Guess you can find collectors for almost everything. A wooden box? Isn't this the small box I saw through the glasses? The small box brought here with the red box from the village. Is this box safe? I don't see anything written on it. Fingers crossed this isn't a cursed box too. Scary, but here goes. Nope, empty. It reads T-Bowl on the back of the box. Is he keeping the T-Bowl somewhere else? I wonder if Nishitani-san will tell us. I'm kind of sad that this session of interrogation was kind of like going back and forth. But I kind of understand that dude is not really cooperative, but eh. Do you remember where you put the T-Bowl that was in the small box? T-Bowl. The T-Bowl from the big house. The big house? So that bowl was from the village too? That bowl sold for a good sum. The bonus I sent Beauty is complaint proof too. I'll get back to you about Mr. Beauty and complaint proof, but where's the bowl now? Sold it. Need to send it. But I'm all out of bubble wrap. I have tons of wrapping paper. Make a fortune. Once I send it. But he hasn't sent it yet. We should look for it. Must be somewhere in there? No. 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 In the trash? Could this be it? Not the T-Bowl. It's tightly wrapped in wrapping paper. This must be the T-Bowl he brought back from the village. Okay. Got one more clue. Let's go. Which village did Nishitani-san bring back the Kotoribako from? We have the T-Bowl and decorative scroll here, but there's nothing written on either. The plight more or less warrants my appearance. Imaginary center director growing bolder and bolder. Nishitani-san brought home a T-Bowl and decorative scroll, together with the red box. I did find those, but they didn't have anything written on them. Were those the only things he brought back? Seeing how confused Nishitani-san is currently, it may seem there's no way of determining the village of origin. But have you exhaustively explored all possibilities? Kindly jog your memory again. The things Nishitani-san brought home from the village were the tea-bowl and the scroll. Was there anything else, and could it have clues leading to the village? Was there anything else that might have something about this village written on it? Is wrapped around the tea bowl, wrapping paper, the decorative scroll, filled, tied, strings, box, the box. The box. Okay. So, the wrapping paper that is wrapped around the tea bowl? Let's go. The wrapping paper that is wrapped around the tea bowl? The wrapping paper could be a clue. Nishitani-san said he looked for wrapping paper for the tea bowl and grabbed the calendar from the house. I hope they'll tell us something. I think we handed the tea bowl to Nishitani-san. Show us the tea bowl from earlier, please. This is important merchandise. You mess it up, you buy it. This wrapping paper around the tea bowl. Yes, it's a calendar for the village liquor store. And their address is listed too. Hiratsuka Village. We need to head to Hiratsuka Village. Let's go, we have a next destination. So the Kotori Bako was from Hiratsuka Village? Nishitani-san, why did you take that box? Why? I couldn't take my eyes off when I first saw it. I realized I was holding it. Oh, sorry for that. That box is at a whole new level from the fakes I've ripped off so far. It's the real deal. Wow. The divinity is coming. No one will be safe. No one. Nishitani-san? Oh no, please! Nishitani-san! Please answer me! Thank you for coming so fast. Another of Mayusaki's associates. What the hell is going on with that dude? Is there a problem? No, but... Will Nishitani-san be alright? He's not dead. He was probably a myocardial infarction or something. Myocardial infarction? A heart attack? I see. Have a good day. Sure, thank you for your help. For now, we really need to figure out the curse. Unless we do something, the same thing is going to happen to Jasmine and Rina-san. It's from the director! Are you alright, Misuzami? Director-san! The box curse put Nishitani-san in an ambulance! Yes, I saw everything. I'm keeping watch on Jasmine too. I need to get Hiratsuka Village now! Good idea. Mrs. Ami, please do head to Hiratsuka Village. Okay. I will have Jasmine stand by and on watch at Mr. Mayusaki's place. She is in no condition for long-distance driving, and if they open the box before we figure out the curse, damage may be irreversible. You will be handling this investigation alone from here. Mrs. Ami, it is up to you whether we manage to save Jasmine. Please, count on me! I will do what it takes to help Jasmine. Alright, then head to Hiratsuka Village by taxi. And by the way, make sure the receipt reads Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Put it on the tab of the company, please. So, this must be Hiratsuka Village. That might be one of the residents. Excuse me? Whoa! Whoa! Dude appeared just out of nowhere. Hello? I'm looking for the Tajima family residence. A Tajima estate? What exactly for? I won't stop you, but blame yourself if anything happens. Yes. Ew, at least I made it here. I feel so anxious without Jasmine. Oh, more calls. It seems you have arrived. Here at Suku Village, Tajima family. Yes, made it here somehow. This has been on my mind since visiting Nishitani-san's place. The red box, which is likely a Kotoribako. Its curse was affecting Nishitani-san, though he is an adult man. Whereas the curse supposedly only affects women and children. You're right, I remember too. Will I be okay? Indeed, it's concerning that you show no signs of being cursed. Of those who went near the box, the only two yet to be cursed are Mr. Mayusaki and you, Mrs. Ami. It seems there may be a condition for receiving the curse. I agree, and gender and age don't seem to be a factor. Talking to a local might reveal something related. I suspect we will find clues in the Tajima family home. Understood. Please be extra careful, Mrs. Ami. Holy shit, that's... more and more... You there. You're from the urban something center? Oh, yes I am. Got a call from a Megaria earlier? You're researching cultural properties. Huh? Cultural properties? Oh yes, that's exactly right. It's about the cultural properties here. We were hoping to ask you about this home's history and things, and look around if possible. Yes? I see. My name is Hatakeyama. I've been placed in charge of maintaining this estate. The owners of this house, the Tajima family, have already passed away around a decade ago. Nobody lives here now, so you can look around freely. Let me know if you have any questions. I will, thank you. Well, that sure seems like it's gonna be on next goal for next time. Because, I'm starting to get a little sleepy, and yeah, the stream is gonna end pretty soon. Thank you so much for watching. I am very excited to see more about this curse. We seem to be getting into bigger and bigger, like, dangers now. So I hope we get to find something very interesting. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching again. We will continue the playthrough next week on Friday. Again, 9 p.m. CEST, Central Europe Standard Time, summertime. Yeah, probably gonna have some fun going through the curse and what it's like. We're gonna be raiding someone. I don't know who. I'm seeing people being live right now. You know what? It's been a while since I raided HUDs, so let's actually go raid HUDs. HUDs is currently doing some March Mario Madness, learning a lot of Mario games, if I remember correctly. Let me see if he is still gonna be streaming for a while, if he's gonna end. Okay, I don't know. It seems like they're still going on, so we're gonna raid the HUDs. I will see you all next time. Obviously, again, raid message is meow. Like this. And yeah, I hope you're excited for some Mario SMB2, the Doki Doki Panic version. So yeah, see you back on Monday for more speedruns, and see you on Friday, next Friday, for more UMDC. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.